Hello everybody, my name is Leo and with this video we share a demo review of the Boss GX100. First of all, we will hear the unit in action in a demo song, then we will describe the main technical characteristics of the unit, then we will hear more sounds in a dedicated section of this video where we will also compare the GX100 versus real tube amps, and finally I will give you my 2 cents. So, I hope you enjoy and please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, as it would really help me to make more videos like this. Let's start with the demo song. Describe the unit. First of all, it offers 23 amps and caps modeled using the Boss IARD technology, which is the same amp modeling technology used in the flagship Boss GT1000. Furthermore, you can load up to 16 third-party IRs using a specific app that you can download from the Boss website. It offers a total amount of 300 presets, with 200 available for the user and 100 with Boss factory presets. As regards effects, the GX100 offers around 150 Boss effects that you can distribute in 15 blocks, with the possibility to create 2 parallel paths, for instance to build presets with 2 amps or with parallel effects. The effects can be placed in whatever position you want and you can use many instances of the same effects. I think that the effect chain management is something where this unit excels in comparison with other amp modeling pedalboard. It is not as powerful as the GT1000 or the GT1000 Core that provides us with 24 blocks and 3 parallel effects, but in this price range I think this unit is pretty compelling as regards effects and effects chain management more in general. The screen of the GX100 is a 480 by 272 colorful and touch-sensitive screen, and therefore it is much more user-friendly than the one of the GT1000. Furthermore, you can add Bluetooth operations to the GX100 buying an external device, so that you can control the unit with your phone or tablet, which is a pretty useful function, I think. For instance, in live situation you can play a loop and then tweak the sound of the unit listening to it like being among your audience, and modifying the equalization curve to better fit the room where you are playing. It offers a 90-second stereo looper and it does not have an included drum machine, so here it is a little bit inferior to other units in the same price range, which typically offer longer loopers, and some of them also include a drum machine. Let's now describe the I/O. It has a guitar input, an unbalanced stereo out, an headphone out, a mono effect loop which can be used also in order to connect the GX100 to your amp using the 4-cable method. Furthermore, it has an amp out which allows to switch the channels of your amp. And furthermore, it also has an input for another expression pedal or control unit. It also offers MIDI in and MIDI out and a USB port in order to connect the unit to your computer. In fact, the GX100 can serve as a USB audio interface. As regards ADA conversion, it runs at 48 kHz and 24 bits, with 32 bits internal signal processing. It has 8 foot switches and an expression pedal built in. The dimensions are the ones showed in the screen. It runs at 9 volts and 1200 milliamperes and has an external PSU. The price is 599 euros or dollars. Let's now hear some more sounds. Final considerations here, and please notice that these are gonna be my personal opinions for my specific use case, and of course you may not agree with me, and this is totally fine. Furthermore, Boss has sent me this unit for free, but I'm not paid to make this video and I have to send it back, and therefore I'm free to tell you whatever I want. Finally, I'm a long-term Boss user as I grew up with Boss effects, therefore I may be more used to the tone of this unit. Let's talk about the pros and cons of the unit. Let me start from the pros. First of all, the unit is very touch responsive, as you may have noticed in the initial comping part of the demo song. Basically, I have built a preset that you can check out in the card above or description below with 2 amps on the edge of the breakup, and I was able to go from pretty clean tones to overdriven ones, just changing how strong or soft I was playing, or just changing the volume of the guitar. Then the signal chain of the unit is among the most flexible against the other units in the same price range. Actually, in this price range, I think that there is no other unit that offers 15 effect blocks with parallel chains and the possibility to load 2 amps at the same time, having all these Boss effects at your disposal. Then I would mention that the unit is built like a tank. It is a little bit on the heavier side considering the dimension, but it has a full metal chassis. Of course, we need the proof of time and we need to use it on the road many times, but the build quality is evident, so I think this unit should last for many years. Then I would mention the easiness of use. I mean, the Boss GT1000 was among the most complex unit to use, where the GX100, thanks to the touchscreen, is pretty simple. I mean, I was able to build my first preset pretty easily, and the combination of the touchscreen and the rotary knobs is pretty intuitive in my opinion. And you have to consider that you have also the computer app at your disposal if you want to use your computer to build your patches, which is something I typically do. And now the cons, or I would rather talk about my wish list. First of all, I would mention the missing XLR outputs that would allow us to run long cables to reach a mixing desk in live situation without adding noise. Of course, this limitation could be overcome with a separated DI box, even if a stereo DI box could cost around 100 or 150 bucks. Then I would mention that the effect loop is mono and not stereo. Of course, having all these Boss time and modulation effects, I don't think you are gonna need to add an external time or modulation effect, but if it is something you want to do, you may rather consider buying the GT1000. Lastly, I would like Boss to expand the touchscreen use even further. For instance, I would like to have a touch-sensitive keyboard when you have to name a patch, instead of using the rotary knob. That is always a pain. Now let me do one last consideration about the contenders of this unit, which could be considered the units with the same amount of foot switches, so with an high propensity to be used in live situation, and with a price tag below 600 bucks. I think that the units with these characteristics, and therefore the main contenders of the GX100, are the Pod Go, the Moore G300 or the Valeton GP200. As you may see, we have pretty different prices for these units, and you may be confused about the one that better fits your needs. Well, I would suggest you to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell not to miss my future video comparisons that, with all the comments of our community, I think are gonna become a good source of information to help you to choose the right unit according to your need. So we have now reached the end of this video. Please let me know your opinions about this unit in the comment section below. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you did it, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell, and leave a thumb up. It would be of a great help. And of course, you won't miss my future video comparisons. If you are interested in my IRs or camper profiles, you can check out the link in the card above or description below, where there is also a link to a playlist of songs of mine and to my new Leo Gibson Band songs. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.